The much contested best music ever in any Mega Man game. It's definitely my personal favorite. Now, all throughout these Wily stages, if you're familiar with the Mega Man styles, you will not be regaining item power as you have been with all the other stages. So, try to either conserve it or do your best to farm energy. Item 3 is definitely your friend in this stage. Now you can try to throw item 3 and jump onto it, or you can just do that. Either way works, depending on how you are with your platforming. And you can shoot at him from down there or up here. Again, makes no real difference. And if you're really brave, you can try and face him from directly in front of him, but you're guaranteed to take hits from his shots, so I see no real point in that. What the hell? That's unusual. Anyways, I seem to find the most interesting glitches when I'm recording these things. You can either hop over him or just sit down there and wait for him to walk by, or crawl, or whatever it is he's doing. I always like to be below the ladder there to ensure that I get up to the second ladder. If you can make it from a different angle, it's pretty good. You know, geez, we're here already. Oops. Definitely not the crash bombs. Quick boomerangs are what we want. Here we have the infamous dragon. Move quickly in this little hallway leading up to him, because he will be appearing on the left right about now. And if you touch him, it's instant death. So you have the double joy of avoiding him and moving quickly to the right. The quick boomerang makes quick work of him, obviously. Always try to stay on the top block for him. As you can see, as I did, you will fall onto the middle block instead of down to your doom. Or you could actually be better than I am and jump over his fireballs and try to dodge, but that actually takes skill. And from here on, the game is nice and gives us lots of free energy to refill with, so make the best use of it you can. And of course, there's always the infinitely spawning enemies to farm off of as well. Okay, up here, and when you see the first ladder, do not jump up to it. Definitely go for the second ladder. Free E-tanks are always nice. And this second route is much nicer. Free energy, and I believe fewer enemies as well. Yep. And just wait for the crazy cannon to shoot at a different angle. Lives, we have 7 lives, 4 E-tanks. I do not care for your items, game. I do not need them. And be careful and obviously do not touch those spikes. Here we have more moles, so if you're still in need of farming for energy, this is always a good hallway to do it in. Otherwise, just make your way slowly forward through the moles. Be careful not to be hit. And we have a few more presses to deal with, but take it slow and you'll get through. Make sure you time that one. Yeah, make sure you time that one well, otherwise you'll get to the top right as the press is coming down, and that's never good. This one is, yeah, very hard to time. You have about 3 pixels of space to not hit either press there. Good luck with that spot. And we have more spikes to deal with. Fortunately, the room passing by gives you plenty of time to see where you're supposed to fall. Now for this little room enemy, you can either use the Metal Blade, which takes 2 shots per thing that forms. No, not the Quick Boomerang, Bubble Lead. Or you can take Bubble Lead, which takes 1 shot. Up to you. Well, you can honestly use any weapon you like, but it's the great thing about the game, really. I don't feel that confident right now. Yeah. Now they do always come out in the same order, so if you choose, you can memorize the order they come out in and actually know where you're supposed to stand, but I have obviously never bothered to do so. And from the best Mega Man music to what I consider one of the worst. It's just honestly boring. It's right about here. Yep, here's a nice little free energy. And we just hop over and get some more. Yeah, that one you kind of have to know where to be at. So definitely just fall straight down from there to land on the safe platform and not on the insta-death spikes. Just be very careful with your jumping here. Particularly over the open pits, because of the giant robofish. Getting hit by one of them will almost certainly result in doom. And just kind of take your hand away from the jump button there, unless you feel like killing yourself. And take this section as best as you can, just moving slightly to avoid the death. And this was that spot I mentioned earlier where I'm... yeah. Oh hey, cool. Sometimes you can scroll enemies off the screen like that. That was obviously not intentional. Yeah, that was the spot where I always get hit by those crazy cannons. Here we have the other famous enemy of the game, the Guts Dozer, who is also ridiculously weak to the Quick Boomerang. So the hand, the rollers, and the shots will all hurt you, and he'll also spawn little mets out of his chest area. And I'm just saying that instead of showing you that, which I should have, but that was a bit easy. More free energy, which I guess I don't really need right now. Yay for conserving energy. I don't really pull that off very often. That was kind of nice. Now in this area, there's all sorts of invisible holes. Like this one, right here. Some of them you can use as shortcuts to get where you want to go, like this little one up here. And others will lead you to insta-death spikes, enemies, or just take you back to where you were earlier. Now you can either Oh, and yeah, some of them, again, can be used as shortcuts. You can either find them by trial and error, you can find them by watching a walkthrough as you're doing now, or you can find them with the bubble lead. Personally, I like the bubble lead method for the spike area, since I never remember where this damn one is. I just know it's somewhere in that line. Let's see, do we need another... Yeah. Where are you? There we go. And a long hallway of nothing. Thanks, game. Totally worth it. And that is the only one in this section. Where am I going? What am I doing? I want that. That is the... What? What the heck was that? Anyways, this is the only room in this section where you can just fall blindly and probably land on the rolling platform. All the rest, you'll just fall to your death. Case in point. Now you can use item 1 as a shortcut here, but it's not entirely necessary since it doesn't take that long to wait for it to come around. And this one, you really can't use any kind of shortcut. Just gotta wait for it to come around. And shoot the metal blade in the right direction. Now for this one, what you're supposed to do is wait for it to come up, land on it, wait for it to go all the way around, and get to a spot right about there, jump on it, and then jump immediately off of it to the ladder. I prefer taking the easy way. And then we have a long hallway filled with Sniper Joes and Sniper Armors, including one that you just can't jump over, so I've never been able to get past him without taking damage. If you know of a way, leave it in the comments. Considering the boss coming up... What am I doing? Anyways, considering the boss coming up, how much health you have doesn't really matter too much, since it will decimate you anyway.